Hey guys, welcome back to another one season challenge on career mode. We've done 2 so far since the new Topskick app released, which by the way, the link is below if you want to download it. A very addictive game. I'm actually playing it a lot during the BPL matches at the weekends. It's really good fun to play alongside. You know, you pick players that you've packed, you get points in real time as the players are playing. It is very addictive, so I want you to download it and enjoy it, but yeah, just be careful because you'll find yourself playing it a lot. So we've done 2 challenges so far, one in the Premier League, one in the Bundesliga. Now the last one in the Bundesliga didn't go so well at the start. We only managed to pack 1 goalkeeper and he got injured for 2 months. So it meant we conceded a lot of goals, we lost a lot of games. Hopefully in this episode where we're going back to the Premier League, we'll be able to pack a couple of goalkeepers, at least 2, and obviously some amazing players to go alongside them, and hopefully this time we will win the league. So here we go, 12 players in 1 pack. We're going to do a few of them. We've got Dean Marnie to kick off here. We get David Silva. That's a really good player to have. We get Carl Norton, finally a right back. We didn't get a single right back in the last episode. We've got Suarez, or Cedric as he's known. We get Jack Butland. Right, I'm very pleased with that. We've got a goalkeeper in the first pack. We then get Bailey, as I call him sometimes. But what a player he's been so far this season. We get Janssen, the new Tottenham striker. We get Stephen Davis. We get Ben Gibson. We get Duncan Watmore. We get Joel Ward. We get Prodal. And that is the first pack. So we've got a real mix of players there. I'm pretty happy with some of those. Into pack number 2 now. We get Joel Ward again. We get Wes Morgan, captain of Leicester, who won the Premier League last year. We get Kevin Mirallas. We get Stephen Ward. We get El Neni from Arsenal. Looks like it's a card that I'm looking to collect as an Arsenal fan, of course. We get another goalkeeper, Pickford. Really like him. I think he's got a pretty good future ahead of him for England, possibly. We then get Jordan Rhodes, another good striker. We get Gary Cahill. We get Martial. Oh, mate, I'm really happy with that. We get Martial again. We get Aaron Ramsey, another Arsenal player. Very happy with that. We get Jason Punchin, and that's the end of our second pack. At this rate, I don't think I'll need to open another one. As long as we get good players in this one. We get Igalo. We get Stuart Downing, honestly. Ward-Prowse, a nice youngster to have in the team. We get Charlie Daniels. Duncan Watmore again. Janssen again. Gaston Ramirez, a nice option there. We get Rondon, the beast up front. We get Danny Drinkwater. Johnny Evans. Thank God he hasn't signed for Arsenal. Etienne Capoue, big fan of him. We get Pickford again. And that's the end of that pack. Do we do one more? Oh, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's try and get a really big player. I would love an Ibrahimovic, an Ozil, someone like that. Here we go. Come on. Give me something good. We get Christian Benteke, recently moved to Crystal Palace. We get Tom Heaton, a 3rd goalkeeper. We get Delafeu. We get Graban. I probably won't use him. We get Stephen Davis. We get Alderweireld, really good defender, one of the best in the Premier League. Ross Barkley. John O'Shea, yeah, not so sure about him. We get Hector Bellerin, another Arsenal player. We've got quite a few to choose from now. We get James Collins, we get James Morrison, and that's it. That is the end of the packs, guys. And again, I'm pretty happy. The main thing is we've got some key players in all positions, mainly midfield, striker and defence. I'm looking for 1 key player in each down the spine. And we've got multiple goalkeepers. You can't ask for more. And so the season begins, guys. This is the team. We've taken over Newcastle. We did Aston Villa last time. I'm going to do another relegated side. Sorry, Newcastle fans. What a side we've built, though. It's a really strong team. We've got Benteke up front, Silva at cam, Mirallas on the left with Delafeu on the right. We've got Capoue and Ramsey in midfield there. Bellerin, Alderweireld, Cahill and Bailly at left back. He can play as a left back. Although I prefer him down the middle, it kind of makes sense to have him out on that left side because we don't have a proper left back. We got a little bit unlucky. On the bench, Evans, Cedric, Drinkwater, Barkley, Ramirez, Martial and Rondon. And then we do have a left back, sorry, but Ward, yeah, not so great. We've got Heaton, Morgan, Prodal, Ward, 2 Wards, El Neni, Ward-Prowse, another Ward, and Davis, Janssen and Igalo. So it's a strong squad with lots of depth. Let's get into the first few games. We actually have a pretty tough start. We've got Southampton, Swansea, and then Man United, then Arsenal. It's not an easy start. Hopefully we can get at least 2 wins there. And we've got a cup game. Hopefully we lose that so there's less fixtures. So the first game of the season, Southampton, we got a 2-2 draw. Was hoping for a win there. Against Swansea, we got a win, 2-1 away from home. We then drew to Manchester United. Then we drew to Arsenal, so we've gone unbeaten and we won in the Capital One Cup. Shame we didn't get knocked out. In the next month, we've got Leeds in that next round. We've got West Ham, Watford and Chelsea. Hopefully we've picked up a couple more wins. West Ham, we did get a 2-1 win away from home. Watford, we've beaten 2-1 at home. Chelsea, yeah, I was kind of expecting a loss against them. And Leeds, we've beaten them 2-0. So going into October, we're still in that cup competition. We've got Man City, Norwich and Stoke and then Charlton as well. So Man City away from home, we got thrashed 3-0. And then Norwich, we got a 2-0 win at home. We've beaten Charlton in the round of 16 in the Capital One Cup, so we're going through. And we got a draw against Stoke, so that's not the best result. We've got another 4 games coming up now in the Premier League in November, and obviously another Capital One Cup game once it pops up. Oh, okay, it hasn't popped up, so clearly that's in December. We got a draw against Sunderland. We got a win against Bournemouth. A loss. I got excited there. We got a loss to Leicester City and a draw against Crystal Palace. Not very good at the moment. There's the next game, the quarterfinals against Sunderland. We've got Liverpool, Tottenham, Aston Villa, Everton, and West Brom. So this is going to be another tough month, I think. So Liverpool, we got another draw. So many draws. We then got a loss against Tottenham. We drew the Capital One Cup quarter-final. We've got Aston Villa there, 1-0 win. Everton, a 1-1 draw. And a win against West Brom. And now it's time to look at the league table. I'm guessing we're around 7th, maybe 8th. Okay, I wasn't too far off, but unfortunately it's lower than I expected. We're in 9th place after 19 games, 7 wins, 8 draws. 8 draws? Really? 4 losses isn't too bad, but we've conceded too many goals. We've only got a 3 goal difference, but we're only a couple of points behind. I think we can still finish in that top 5. As usual, we do a squad report halfway through, and we're going to skip to any players that have actually grown. Bailly's gone up by 1 despite playing out of position. Fair enough. So far, he's the only player that's gone up. Nope, David Silva's gone up by 1, out of position as well. He's a left midfielder playing at cam, although he can play there. Any other growth? We've got Gaston Ramirez going up by 1 there. Rondon's gone up by 1. Come on, there must be more. El Nenny's gone up by 1. Otherwise, it's not very impressive. Wes Morgan's gone down by 1. Heaton's gone up by 1. Prodal's gone down by 1. Anyone else? I think that's it. The rest are players out on loan, so not really much growth at the moment. Oh, geez. Just look at January. We've got Man United 3 times. We've got Arsenal and West Ham. We've got Watford as well, all in London. The Man United game just got moved. I guess that's kind of good. It gives us a little bit of a break before this Arsenal game. But hopefully we can pick up some good results in the league. And hopefully we get kicked out of the cup because it's so many fixtures. Oh, you're kidding me. They've added another one. That is crazy. 7 games in 1 month. That is busy. Well, like I said, hopefully we've done well in the Premier League. We'll check those first. So we got a 3-1 loss to Arsenal. We beat West Ham 2-0. And then we lost to Manchester United. Okay, now let's check this game against Derby, which we must have won. I think it's an FA Cup game. Yep, we've won that 2-0 to then go against Barnsley. We've beaten them 2-1. And now in the quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup, we lost 3-0, lost 2-1. So we are out in the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup. It's not really a big deal. Now moving on into February, we've got Man City, we've got Chelsea, Everton, some big teams. Time to check the results. West Brom, we got a 2-1 win. And then we had Watford, 2-1 win there as well. Everton beat us in the FA Cup. That's good. Normally I'd be upset by that, but it's good. It's less fixtures. We then got a 2-1 loss against Chelsea, a draw, 2-2 against Everton, and then a draw against Man City. Again, not another great month. Moving on into March, I have decided that we're going to play a game in April against Southampton. They're 1 point behind us, so that would be a very good game. So we need to simulate these matches. A lot of fixtures are being moved around at the moment because of cup competitions, but let's see how March has gone. So, Bournemouth, we got a 3-1 win. Stoke, we got a 2-1 win. Sunderland, we got a 3-1 win. Okay, that's really good. We're now going to simulate the Norwich game, and then we'll be playing against Southampton. Okay, guys, there's a change of plans. So, as you can see, we've moved up to 7th place. Liverpool are only a point ahead of us. So, we've got a game against them coming up. So, I'd rather do that instead of Southampton, who have actually dropped away. So, we're going to be playing against Liverpool instead. And hopefully, we can get into that top 5. With a win, we will. So here is the Liverpool side. It's as you'd expect. Sturridge up top with Lallana behind him. They've got some good players on the bench. Firmino could come on and do some damage. But otherwise, it's pretty much what I was expecting from Liverpool. Good start from Liverpool. Sturridge goes for it. Oh my God, it was very close. He's almost scored within 5 minutes there. Oh, good tackle from Capoue. Oh, this is it. We could be through already. Here's David Silva. Benteke's on the right. Oh, it's a rubbish pass. It's absolutely rubbish. We'll have to get the ball in the box. And that's the chance gone. David Silva is one of the best passers in the game. How has he made such a poor pass there? Here's Lallana over to Leiva. Back to Lallana. He's going to score. Shit. I should have scored. And instead, they've gone down the other end and scored themselves. It's a nice bit of play from Liverpool. But again, it's just poor defending. No marking. No chance for the keeper. Easy goal for Lallana. And we find ourselves 1-0 down. That's not good. Here goes Bailly. Inside here to Capoue. Oh, what a run. Hits it. And I think it's deflected off my own player. No, okay, it is a corner. That would have been really unlucky. Good defending from Liverpool in the end. We'll get the cross in from Deulofeu. It's a good cross. Benteke was there, but punched away by the keeper. We're going into injury time. That was not good from Bellerin. Ives got the cross in somehow. Oh, God, Sturridge was right there. Capoue's done well to keep that from Henderson. And that will be half-time. Deulofeu into David Silva. Through for Benteke. Has he got the pace to deal with Sakho? I think he has. Come on, let's go around the outside. Oh, whoa, what a challenge from Sakho. We were through on goal there. Here's Ramsey on the ball. Out to Bellerin, his fellow Arsenal teammate. Pass that into David Silva. What a first touch. David Silva, finesse it. Oh, it's blocked. I need to score one of these chances. Corner comes in from Deulofeu. It's a really good one. Cahill's there, and there you go. They've just brought on Firmino, a striker. They should really be thinking about bringing on another defender or a CDM because I'm going to score another one. Come on. Just over 5 minutes to go, guys. Here's Bellerin. I'm going to find this winner. Come on. Give it back to David Silva. Shit, there's just no space. Hang on, I see a pass. Okay, that didn't work. I've still got it, though. Still got it. David Silva's been brilliant. Here's Morales. What a ball. Now get it back in the box. Go on. Morales straight at the keeper. That's going to be the end of my chances, isn't it? Just 1 minute of added time. I think that is going to be the end of the game. It's going to be another draw. Yeah, there we go. It was a good game. We did okay. David Silva at Cam was spectacular. We had a few other good players. Really good performance from Capoue. Bailly at left back was really good. But unfortunately, we didn't have enough to win the game. Now we just need to finish off the season. We've got Aston Villa and Tottenham. And we had one other game before these two. So we'll check that result out as well. And that is our last game finished. So, actually, let's look at that last. We got a win against Crystal Palace, 3-0. That's a good result. We then had Aston Villa, and we got a 1-0 loss. Come on, guys. Aston Villa. And then a loss to Tottenham as well. That is going to really affect us. So, let's pretend we got those 6 points. Let's see where we would have been if we got the 2 wins here. So, we have finished in 7th place. And I've just noticed that the loss against Spurs won them the league. Well, Newcastle did Arsenal fans a massive favour last season when they beat them at the end to give Arsenal 2nd position. But I'm very disappointed to say I let Spurs win the league by losing that last game. But effectively, it doesn't mean anything for us. We wouldn't have been able to finish in 6th place. Liverpool were too far ahead of us. We should have beaten them, shouldn't we? But that's the end of the episode, guys. We finished in 7th. Let's go ahead and do a final squad report. Surprisingly, Jack Butland hasn't grown. That's a shame. Bellerin hasn't either. Let's get to the players that have. So Bailly did go up by 1 at the end. Ramsey did as well. Deulofeu's gone up by 1. David Silva, of course, did as well. Morales losing a few stats there. It's a little bit weird. Benteke has gone up by 1. How many goals did he score? He scored 9. That's not too bad, you know. Evans has stayed the same. We didn't even use Martial at all. We couldn't get him into the side. He needs to be higher rated. Well, he is in FIFA 17. Ramirez went up by 2. Any other players? Barkley's gone up by 1. Rondon up by 1. Anyone else? El Neni's gone up by 2. I think that might be it. Igalo's gone up by 1. Morgan's gone down by 1. Heaton went up by 1. Prodal down by 1. And I think that, yeah, that's it. The other players are out on loan. So that is the end of the episode, and that is the team we finish off with. I actually look at it and think we should have done better. I think the quality in that team is easily good enough to finish in that top 5, maybe even top 4, and we just couldn't do it. So a little bit unfortunate, but let me know if you enjoy these episodes. If you want me to do another one, just leave a comment below. I really enjoy them. It's something different to the usual career mode stuff, but It's been good fun. FIFA 17 is getting very close though, so I cannot wait to do something with that, maybe with Tops Kick again. So just let me know what you want me to do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.